Hello everyone, welcome to Little Meatballs Nursery. I'm Sandra and welcome if you're new here, welcome back if you're returning. So guys, it's Friday. We made it through another week. Guys, for some reason, it's going so super quick. Like the past 2 weeks, like I feel like it was just Friday, last Friday. And it's like when the kids yesterday after they came home from school, they were like, yeah, tomorrow's Friday, tomorrow's Friday. I was like, what? Tomorrow's Friday again? But we always have fun on the weekends. Actually, Danny wanted to do a kind of like a camp out in the living room today. Tonight, since it is the weekend, but he's been doing really well in his new room because Danny has his own room now. So my two teens have their room with their bunk beds, and then Danny has his own bedroom. So it took a little bit of adjustment, but the new bed frame got here 2 days ago, I believe. I think it was Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. And Jack put it together. Jason helped him, of course, but Jack was on the floor. He put all the bolts together, everything together. Really nice, solid frame with the rustic wood looking like headboard and everything. Really cool. He was really happy. I think that was the first time the kids really actually had like a headboard, footboard type frame. Like they always had the frame for the bed, but not with the headboard and the footboard. So he liked it. It was all set up when he walked in, when he got home Wednesday after school, and he was all smiles because I was hauling ass to try and make sure I got that room together before he walked in that door. Like I wanted it to look beautiful. And so after they did all the, putting together of stuff, I did all the decorating, of course, put all the throw pillows and fixed all his toys nice on the bed and along the wall and, hung up all those little things. And he has a set of a string of Christmas lights hanging from underneath the shelves in the room. So that gave it a little light in there. And then he has his light projector for the ceiling, so I turned that on, and it just looked really awesome. I put a little fur rug on the floor, so he has a little play area on the floor. He has his desk with his chair. I fixed his desk all nice with his paint and all the plushies that he had handmade over the summer. I put them nice in like a container on the desk. So he was thrilled when he walked in the room, and he was just all smiles on Wednesday. So that really brightened my day. That really helped my mood because you guys know I'm going through it. I'm going through it, but I feel better today. I think as I'm getting things organized around here, it helps. Guys, I don't know how you feel about things, but for me, like I've always made this very publicly known that I cannot do clutter. When I see clutter, I just see disaster in my mind. So I feel like as things are getting decluttered around here, as I'm, getting rid of stuff, throwing stuff away, donating stuff, selling stuff, whatever it may be, my mind gets a little clearer and I'm able to focus on more important things that I need to focus on, right? So now, of course, we don't live in a mansion, so there is, minimal space for 5 people. So that makes it even harder, and they have to kind of like, so each of us has like kind of like a treasure chest, that big one. It's like a double-sized ottoman, almost like a coffee table size, like canvas kind of foldable tote with the top. I think you've seen it before. I actually fell over one. Remember when I fell backwards over the pink one and I went to the hospital? Do you guys remember that? I was okay, but I fell backwards. I didn't realize it was behind me and I fell and I went to break my fall, but I went to the side, whole big thing. But anyway, so they each have one of those that they're allowed to fill up with whatever they want to keep. Now, whether that's stuff from when they were 3 years old or 5 years old or from now, current stuff, and then it doesn't matter what it is, they're only allowed to have that full. Okay? Anything after that being full has to be up on their shelf. So they each have a shelf in their rooms. Pretty long shelf. So it's the length of the wall. So they each have a shelf, and then they each have that like double ottoman tote thing with the cover. Whatever they could fit in that, so I can't see it. And then, a couple things on their bed, plushies, big pillows, whatever they want to do on there. And whatever they could fit on their shelf. Anything else doesn't stay. So they're learning how to decide, what the more important things are, what they really want to keep. Now, that being said, Jack has stuff in his storage tote from 5-6 years ago, like Transformers and Pokemon and stuff that he doesn't use now. He hasn't used for years, couple years. But he keeps them, and he says, Mom, these are my memories. And it reminds me of like Toy Story, how the kid, I forgot his name, Andy, he keeps his toys, when they go in the attic. We don't have an attic, but I'm teaching them how to, hold on to what holds special memory for you, what's most important to you, but all this other stuff that, you really don't need all that stuff. And you know what? Memories are up here anyway. I feel like when you experience things, sure, you have special items, and that's what I'm saying. You have those few special items that do carry memory when you look at them, that do carry those thoughts and those feelings. But memories are within you, and that's what I'm trying to teach my kids. And I don't want to start crying on the video because I said I was in a better, happy mood, which I am. But when we make memories with our children, when we make memories with our family, that's in here, and that's in here, and that's something that it's a feeling that you get, not a tangible item. That being said, because I know some people are going to say, oh, well, that's not true. There are things that you look. Yes, I did say that as well. There are things, material things, that you will look at and you will have memories of that item. Okay, for example, well, here's a good one. My necklace. And I always talk about this necklace, and I promise I won't cry, but I always talk about this necklace. And this necklace has my 3 children's names on it with their 3 birthstones. And I've never had a personalized piece of jewelry like this ever before in my life with my children's names on it and their birthstones. And this was a Christmas gift or a Mother's Day. I think it was Mother's Day gift from a very special friend at the time. And I will always treasure this because, number one, it's my children. But number two, because it's the memory of how it was given to me and who it was given to me from. So I have those memories, a lot of memories held in this necklace, okay? So of course, yes, that is something to hold on to. But I also, obviously I remember that happening without the necklace, but looking at the necklace brings back more of those memories. So certain things, yes, but you don't have to hold on to every teddy bear, every Barbie doll, every little, squishy, my house gets so full of stuff, and it's not good. It's not good for me. It's not good for anyone, really, but for me especially. I don't do good with the clutter all around. So I feel like this week especially, and as the kids have went back to school, I kind of have been able to, little by little, when I get the energy to, because my energy has been really, just down at the dumps, but I will, kind of migrate from room to room and say, okay, that doesn't belong there. And then I get into these moods where I'll see one thing out of place, don't like how it looks, and I will completely, until it's finished, take the room apart, put the couch over there, just totally change the furniture, take that over here, that doesn't go there, take that off the wall, this and this and this. My husband will come in the room and say, what the fuck are you doing? Because I have everything in the middle of the room, and I'm taking things off the wall. I'm like, I don't like how this looks here, so I have to change it. And for me to be comfortable in this room, it has to look a certain way. So that's what I'll do, right? And then I'll fix it until I'm okay with it. Now, there's not many ways to fix this room because it's not a big room, but I'll do it anyway. And I don't measure nothing. I'm not a measuring person, not even when I'm cooking. I don't measure, I eyeball everything. So I'm looking around, seeing where I could put this, put that. Sometimes it ends up okay. Sometimes it ends up better than it was. And sometimes okay, everything goes back. Now, there are certain conditions where we have the AC unit in the wall. Okay. So obviously when we're using the AC during the summer and now it's on low, I can't put anything in front of it. Once we're done using the AC, we cover it with plastic, you know, and then cover it with an old blanket, and then we tape everything around it so the cold air doesn't come in. And then I can put something in front of it. So I could put a chair in front of it, you know, facing this way. I can put, you know, a little end table in front of it and not have to worry about being moved, right? So that kind of leaves a space that's open, but right now it's not because we're using AC. And then on the other side, the flip side of that is we have the vent for the heater on the floor over here in this corner by the window. So that's where I have the bassinet kind of in front of it. I don't have it right up against it. The breaker's off anyway. But, you know, it's in front of there where I wouldn't leave that in front of the heater once the heat goes on. Okay? So I would have to move the bassinet. So essentially I could move it in front of where the AC is now, but it's just like, so different seasons, I could change things in different positions, you know, and then the tree goes up. So then that takes up part of the space. And, but I really can't wait for the tree, guys. Don't want to cry again because, I actually just got a couple more things yesterday. Well, all right, I'll say a couple more things in the mail yesterday from Amazon for a very special friend for her Christmas box. And one of the things that I got, I was reading it and I started crying. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I got to get one for my tree. So I started thinking of the tree and, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I was like, well, you know, I can't wait to put the tree up. It's like, it's so close yet so far. And Jack just came in here and he's going to say, what the hell are you talking about? It's way too early for a Christmas tree.
It is.
Well, hasn't Mom been listening to the Christmas music this week?
Yes, I don't know why.
You don't know why? Because I'll tell you why. You know what calms me down? Christmas music and pumpkin coffee. That's what calms me down. Actually, this is blueberry. We're trying blueberry, and it's not bad. It's not bad. I noticed the blueberry. Did you try the blueberry yet?
No.
Try the blueberry. Is there any more in there?
Yeah.
If you try the blueberry, I noticed you got to put extra sweetener in it. Like we use the like equal sweetener, well, Great Value brand, but you know, little blue packets. I don't use, you know, regular sugar. So you got to use like, I'll usually use 2 packets for regular coffee, but for the blueberry, I have to use double that because it just I think the blueberry just needs to be sweeter to taste better. I don't know. But it's still really delicious if you guys want to try blueberry. It's really good. What are you, blow drying your hair in front of the AC?
No, I was cooling myself.
Anyway. So, yeah, the tree. So, I can't wait to put it out because you know why? I was watching a video of last Christmas. I guess I had taken like a video clip. I'm going to sneeze, so hold on. Okay. So I guess last year I had taken a video clip before Christmas to send to a friend, like we often did back and forth. And that was so much fun. And I actually found one yesterday of the tree, you know, the tree, the lights going in and out, and me just talking, and then the presents under the tree and everything. And it just brought me back to a really loving, fun time in my life. And to have that memory, see, that's another thing I'm talking about, memories, to have that memory with me. And that's a memory I always hold in my heart too. So it brought back a lot of feelings. It brought back a lot of emotion, but it wasn't sad this time because I've been sad, you know. I think it wasn't sad. It was emotional, but instead of it being sad, it was happy because in that space and time and that moment in time, it was happy. It was pure joy. And I want to remember it that way. Just like I don't want to be sad when I think of my mom. You know, I don't want to be sad thinking that she's not here anymore. You know, thinking that all I have here of her is her box of ashes on my shelf. I want to remember her in the flesh when she was here. The times we had together, the laughs we had, the jokes we made, the times we shared, the things, the memories, all that stuff. That's what my mom would want for me. She wouldn't want me to be sad over not having her anymore. She would want me to be happy with the memories of her and I. So that's what I've been focusing on lately, and that's actually what I've been working on in therapy, my workbook, everything. I really have been working hard on at bettering myself, my own thoughts and emotions, and trying to take away something good out of the bad, out of the sadness. It's time to come out the other side and say, you know what? Yes, these things have happened in your life, Sandra. You can't go back and change them, but you can hold on to those good, happy memories and move forward with those, and create new happy memories with new people, with your family, with, new friends, with whatever it may be, people in the community, or, whatever that may be, whatever that entails for me, then I have to embrace that and I have to move forward, because I don't want to be stuck in the past. I don't want to live in the past. I want to live now and live in the future. It's not good to be stuck. I've been stuck before, and I feel like I've gotten unstuck. Okay. So yes, those things will always be with me. I'll always cherish those memories. Of my brother too. I always think of my brother, like silly things will pop up and I'll be like, oh my God, Johnny would be hysterical with that, and for a split second you think like, I'm gonna send this to my brother, or I'm gonna call him, and then you're like, shit, I can't, like does he even know that I'm laughing with him right now about this? Does he see me laughing and thinking of him? I often will talk to my mom. I'll go in the bedroom and with my pumpkin coffee, and I'll be like, hey mom, how you doing today? I actually got her some new stickers to put on her thing, her urn thing. Really pretty pictures of lit candle light, and a pretty lantern that's lit up, and I gotta put those on her after I dust her off. I know. I haven't been the best daughter over here. I got to dust her off, but after that, she'll be happy. So it's just those things that I just feel better. I feel better inside. That I'm, like I said, decluttering physically, mentally, emotionally. I'm getting there, and it's not easy. It doesn't take 1 day, 2 days, 1 week, 2 weeks. It takes a while, and it's gradual. It's not all going to happen at once. And I still have my days, and plus, what my body's going through physically and all that with, this crappy perimenopause or menopause, whatever the hell I'm in, it's hell. Okay, that's it. That's all I know. But I think that it's just changes. It's something that you have to change with. It's something that you have to deal with, and it's not going to go away on its own. You have to go kind of, work through it. And anyway, so that's what I'm teaching my kids as well, is that they don't need all these things. They don't. And they're learning that too. But in the meantime, they have plenty. Plenty. And that's why for Christmas, I was telling you guys, I'm not going to bore you again with that until I actually have a lot of the stuff already, and we will do a video, because I love making those videos as it gets closer to Christmas, and when I know I'm finally like completely done with him, with the gifts, then I'll do like what I got my whatever kid for Christmas video, and hope they don't watch it. But I showed you guys last year too, a lot of the stuff that I had gotten, but a lot of stuff for Danny this year is art related, because he loves doing art, loves drawing, loves painting, loves coloring, loves all those like light board and easel and a paint that he loves all that stuff. And so the clay, he's very into the air dry clays, the painting of them. He wants a 3D pen, a 3D art pen or something, which I don't know about that yet, because it needs a lot of refills and it's also like it's kind of like a hot glue gun, but with colored string, I think. I don't know. And then it makes like figures, but he also wants like a 3D printer. And those things are like 400. I'm like, no, I am not gonna. Even though it's pretty cool, he can make his own toys, stuff like that. I think, I don't know. I don't know about that yet. Then he wanted like a piano, and I found one a really great deal. They even had the music sheets, and that would be really good for him to get into too. I could see him like learning the piano like for real, like not just to play around with. I could see him doing like piano lessons and doing something like that, something that's teaching him something, and not just messing around. So I don't know yet, but Danny is done besides one main gift I have to pick. I don't know if that, like I said, if that's going to be the piano or a 3D printer, the 3D pen, but a main gift like that. That's the only thing I didn't get him yet. And then like his pajamas, robes, stuff like that, slippers. But as far as like toys or other gifts, so just got to pick one of those. And then you already know what my teenagers want: laptops, and they have to be specific. And they're like, Mom, we already told you, we already put it in the cart 1,000 times. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I don't like buying stuff through Amazon from a third-party seller. I just don't like it. If it says like, when it says sold by ZBZBY, but ships from Amazon, I still try and stay away from it, because it's harder in the long run if something happens, if it arrives broken, if it doesn't work, whatever. It's harder to get a return, a refund, a replacement, anything like that if it's a third-party seller. It's way easier if it's just direct, sold, and shipped by Amazon. So everything they put in my cart that to their criteria is from XYZ, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. Some company somewhere, I don't know, in the Neverland. I have no idea. I don't like that, It's a lot of money to be playing games with. Same with Glitch Productions. That's why I want so bad to order from Glitch. I believe they're based in Australia, and I don't feel comfortable spending hundreds of dollars overseas. I have ordered things from them before last year, and it took like 6 weeks to get here for 2 little minifigures. And these items that I would get are like bigger. I was going to order like 5 big plush in the box. I don't know. I don't know if I should trust it or not. It gets me very nervous for the simple fact that like once I order it and they take the money, I can't get that money back. I'm not gonna be able to replace that before Christmas. So it's like if they lose it or whatever, or they can't, I'm done. Then that's it. So I don't know. Is it better to play it safe or get what they really want and hope that it gets here on time? I don't know, but I have to decide that too. But I'm not stressing as much, I'll tell you. And this is being honest. I feel like the last few years have been way worse than this year. Way more stressful for me. I feel more of a sense of calm in the way of, if I get it done, I get it done. If I don't, then I don't. And people will have to understand. My kids will understand. And Jack has already told me, it's okay, Mom, if you can't get it, then it doesn't matter. He says, it doesn't matter if you get me anything at all. He says, that's not what it's about. And so he understands that. But when your kid says that to you at 17, I think it makes you feel even worse. Because you're like, now son. You know that Mom is not going to get you anything. And so it makes it a little bit harder for me, harder, but easier that he's saying that, that like, I'm not going to let him down if I can't get it. Where on the other hand, I think Ethan's a little different. Like if he doesn't get that exact computer, I think he's just going to go, batshit crazy on Christmas. No. And
What?
I knew you were in here. That's why I said that. No, I think, what I think? I think they'll be happy with whatever they get, and that's that. That's that. Now you're in here and I forgot what I was going to say, dude. So I'm just more, relaxed about it. And I want it, because you know why? I want to enjoy the season. I don't want to be pressured into, I have to get this, I have to get that. I've been having fun shopping for my secret Santa first because I know that whatever I buy now, she's still going to love in December. So that was real, fun for me. It was fun for me because I got to pick things knowing that she's still going to like it then, whereas with my kids, it's kind of harder because it's like, will they still like this by December? Are they going to still use this by December? I'm also thinking maybe Danny's main gift as like Roblox cards, because I know lately he's been asking for Roblox, so like maybe a $50 Roblox card, something like that. It's Roblox.
It's Robux.
It's Roblox, that's what it says on the card. Roblox.
Yeah, I was thinking of the game.
Okay, but that's what it says on the card. Anyway, if you're going to interrupt my video, just skedaddle now. Like, oh my God. Like as you see, it's late in the day. It's late Friday. It's like dinner time, but we already ate dinner because Jason made chicken cutlets earlier in the day. He was in there slicing, thinning them out, frying them, breading them. He was in there all afternoon, and I took a nap. Yes, I did. I took a nap today. I never do that.
Yes,
I think I sat down. I was so exhausted from not sleeping well all week long that I was just out. I didn't even try. And I woke up to the smell of chicken cutlets. I was like, oh, yeah. So I got up. I had some chicken cutlets. He made all the chicken cutlets. So they ate as soon as they got home. And then, yeah, so that's what we're going to have again later on if they're hungry, because there's tons of chicken cutlets. So I put some lemon on there, some of that chicken seasoning I showed you guys. I don't know if I showed it to you. Some really good, like, shake-on chicken seasoning. It's really good. Anyway. The only thing I can say is that my feet have gotten worse.
Ew.
My feet, the swelling of my ankles and my feet, there's no end in sight, okay? I officially could not fit in any shoe at the moment. So Jason we actually got a book for, when they start sending, it's holiday season coming around when they start sending those catalog books that say you're pre-approved for whatever up to this amount, order from this catalog now. Remember like Swiss Colony and Midnight Velvet and all those places that you get in the around the holidays. So we got one book, and I'm like, I'm looking through it, and they actually had some really good slippers in there. So I'm like, I forgot, I don't know if they were Clark's or it was a really good name brand. Okay. So, and they were kind of like, not booties, but like they were fur around the edges, but it looked the way you would put your foot in, like, because my foot gets like fat on the top. It gets like a hump on the top, swollen. So when I go to put my foot in the shoe, I can't, I can only get past a certain point. So it has to be more open in the front, in other words, at the top. So like a regular slide wouldn't work because the top part would not fit over the top of my foot, right? So it has to be more, there. And then anyway, so these particular shoe slippers, okay, had the opening kind of in the middle so that you're able to slide your foot in, and then it had the heel part come up. So I said, you know what? I'm going to order these and let me try them, because then you make payments on it anyway. It's like a, I don't know, $10 payment a month. So I ordered 2 different pairs, 2 different styles, because nothing has been fitting my foot. So I ordered 2 different styles of that. One is back ordered till October. So I told Jason, just wrap it for my birthday. There you go. You already have my birthday gift already. And then the other ones are supposed to come sooner. So we'll see what happens with those. Wish me luck, because I need something for my feet. I've been walking around barefoot because nothing goes on my feet. Let's see. Next agenda. My nails. Guys, listen, I've been trying so many different nails lately. These I thought were really cool. They looked really cool on the ad, on Amazon. I thought this was a solid color. It is not. They are see-through. They're see-through. I don't know if, there you go. They're see-through, and I don't like them. They are iridescent kind of color, so when you move your hand, the light, whatever you're wearing, whatever, catches them. I guess kind of like my bracelet, But I don't like the fact that they're see-through. I feel like it's an unfinished tip, you know? Like when you go get your nails done, they put the tip on, you could see through the nail, and it's like, okay, now what, you know? But also, they were really hard to glue. Like, I don't know, they weren't staying. They gave you weird sizes for these too. It's like, I don't know. They're just, I don't know, but they're stuck there for now, so. Okay, so next, what else? Okay, so I still have Gracie May. I'm gonna change him. There's gonna be a little change in chat. I'm gonna change him into the outfit he would come home to you in. I kind of revamped or redid his box opening to show you exactly what he's gonna come with, and I lowered the price again. So stay tuned if you are interested in that. So right now he's still he really is adorable. But I will tell you my plan. Okay, my plan. So here is Gracie May. This is an authentic Gracie May, but I do not have a COA for him. Did not come with one because he is a cuddle baby. So he's on a full cuddle body by Anna at Ling's Reborn Nursery. So she did the cuddle body, which is weighted perfectly. He's a little over 6 pounds. He has a heavy head. His head was painted by Lori Neal, and you can find her on reborns.com. He has dark painted hair. He has a beautiful newborn pink tone complexion. Beautiful eyebrows, beautiful rashy looking newborn type skin tone. He does have a magnetic pacifier. And so, okay. I originally listed him at $380, I think I said. Then I went down to $280. So I took $100 off. I am going to ask $200 plus shipping. So $200 plus the $30 priority large flat rate box shipping. $200 people for a sold out limited edition kit that is painted like this. That is not a budget baby look. Okay, this I would say is way past the budget baby look. And again, it is a sold out limited edition kit. You can't buy it anymore. That's unheard of. $200 for a doll painted like this. Weighted perfectly like this. And if you have never tried a cuddle baby, this would be your chance, because this cuddle baby is weighted to perfection. If you felt this baby and you've never felt a cuddle baby before, you would fall in love with a cuddle baby. I guarantee it. So, as I have my cheerleader in the sidelines over there.
You can do it.
Now, I will leave this shirt on him. I did wind up cutting the mittens off the bottom, but you could easily just tuck it under, or if you wanted to sew it, if you know how to sew. But otherwise, it looks fine just like that. I'll include it, but you know, he's not going to come with this gray shirt though. That's why we're changing him into what he's going to come home in. And then I will show you everything that he comes with, because yes, he still comes with a box opening, even though he's only $200 plus the shipping. Okay? Now, I'm telling you the reason why I am doing this. Just like I am decluttering and clearing out things, it is to make way for new things. Now,
Yeah.
what I have decided is I have been watching lots of videos, including Belinda's babies. Hey, Belinda. I feel like I've been watching Belinda's babies every video she's put out. And yes, I did watch the latest video of the with the fidgets and all that kind of stuff, and I agree with all those things. And I have tried a lot of them. I left a comment under your video. But anyway, go over and check out Belinda's babies. So I've been watching a lot of videos, not only hers, but other YouTubers that have been getting silicone babies lately. Manufactured silicone. So they are not like the hand-painted artist ones, but they are the manufactured ones. Now, we do have a 14-incher, Little Johnny. And that doll was originally mine, but then I gave it to Danny because he loved him so much. And I did have the 14-inch girl, but I wound up returning her because I figured, why do we need two? Okay? And at the time, I was really into getting the authentic reborns. So, I gave it to him. I wind up taking care of him. I give him a bath. I powder him. I dress him. And I got tired of it. I'm like, this isn't even my doll. I'm doing this. But I did it for Danny. I stopped doing it. When he asks me to do it, then I do it for him. But I don't just regularly go take his doll and do it. In fact, little Johnny's right up there. He's right up there. Anyway, so I'm seeing all these videos. Let's dress him as I'm talking. So I'm seeing all these videos of people getting these dolls. Now, a couple of them were given to these YouTubers by the company to give an honest review on their products. As I'm watching these videos, a lot of these dolls are really cool looking, very cool looking, okay? Now, before I seen these videos, I knew that I wanted another silicone, okay? I had been looking and looking and looking, and I just wasn't sure what I wanted to do with my collection. I wasn't sure which direction I was going. Now, I know I have told you all that, like, and it holds true. Like, it's so hard anymore after I've been collecting for so many years to really faze me or make me happy with something because I've had it all, right? So, I have decided, especially after seeing all these videos that are getting me excited, that I need a girl back in my collection. And I want that girl to be silicone. So, I have decided to get a girl silicone doll from Amazon. I do not know exactly which one yet, but I know I want it to be at least 16 inches. So 16 to 18 inches. I'm not sure which size yet. I have a couple in mind. I do prefer the awake ones because I love the fact that you could change the eye color. And yes, they do sell eyeballs separately on Amazon. No, it's not creepy. And in fact, when I give little Johnny a bath, guys, always make sure that if you give a bath to a silicone that has eyes, you have to pop the eyes out after the bath to make sure. I pop the eyes out and then I use a Q-tip to go into the eye cavity to make sure that it's completely dry because you don't want any mold issues. And it's very simple to pop in and out. But I love the fact that you could buy extra eyes and you could change the eye color to green or brown. Now, I would make my little girl have brown eyes. So I thought that was really cool that you could kind of customize your baby so it doesn't look like everybody else's. So I have a couple in mind. Like I said, I have a few in my cart. So you know what? I'm excited. When I think about getting the silicone girl, I get excited. And that's the feeling I want again for my doll collecting. Because for a while there, I was just down in the dumps about it. I didn't even really look at them at all. I didn't want to change them. I didn't hold them. I kind of just didn't want anything to do with them. So I had to kind of think of a way that was going to brighten my life in my collecting area, you know? So that's what I decided to do. And it also had to fit my budget, you know? These silicone dolls in Amazon run, you know, from $80 to $200. So that's way less expensive than an authentic reborn of my standard. Because I won't just buy, you know, any authentic reborn just because it's authentic. You know, it has to be painted well. I'm not just going to buy it just because it says authentic. So, for my standard of an authentic reborn, no, I'm not going to get one for that price. Now, you will get one for that price because I'm selling this cutie for $200. So, you're essentially getting a really, really great reborn for a budget baby price, okay? But I'm doing that because, so there you go. There's your answer. $200 will buy me my silicone girl, okay? So I'm selling him to get my silicone girl, and then I'm going to start her wardrobe and her blankets and her accessories. So I already have the Moses basket for her, which eventually I might change into something else. I'm not sure, maybe a swing or a car seat, or I don't know yet, but something girly, maybe a girly bouncer. So I already have my Carter's cart full of newborn stuff, because remember that Carter's newborn pants are short. So, and with a full silicone leg, they could be a little short. So I have newborn outfits galore in my cart, Christmas stuff, and just everything, hats, mittens, but whatever, you name it, okay? Very excited to bring a girl back into my collection, a silicone into my collection, and just be able to not worry about damaging the doll. That's another thing, is like with these reborns, I hardly touch them because I don't want them to be destroyed. You know, you pay good money for them, you don't want them to be ruined. And like the silicone, I feel like I could bring her around everywhere because I could give her a bath. She's fully washable. I could put her in the water, give her a bath, powder her up, and she's good as new. You know, so I don't have to worry about anything happening to her. Also, because she's so inexpensive, I don't have to worry about that either, because I could always get a new one if, God forbid, something, you know, terrible happened to her. So all those reasons, for all those reasons I just mentioned, that now I need a sip of my coffee because I talk too much, but for all those reasons, that is why I am trying to find Gracie May a new home. Because I want to be happy in my collection again. I want to be, you could probably see it. You could probably hear it in my voice, how happy I am in this moment to know that I'm looking forward to this little silicone girl being in my collection. Okay? This is sparking my interest again. It's holding me again. It's getting that spark back that I thought was lost, and I'm surprised it's back, because for a minute there, I forgot. I know, I thought it was all lost. Yeah, and also I already have the pink stroller, so I have the girl stroller. Oh, I could display her in that. Perfect. So I could give her walks around the house, and maybe I'll even take her outside. Maybe we'll even do a video outside before the snow starts coming in, and we'll take her for a walk in the stroller, and I could take her out. She'd be all jiggly. Oh, that would be fun. That would be fun. Yeah, the silicone, like little Johnny. We'll take her for a walk, you know. And I don't mind that, you know, obviously the silicones from Amazon aren't going to look as realistic as a hand-painted reborn, but I don't mind because she feels real. And to me, it's worth it. Like the weight of the doll, and just that you could give her a bath and you could take her around. You don't have to worry. And I'm going to dress her up like a princess. Yeah. It's going to be awesome. Yeah. Okay. Get her little princess toys and everything like that. Yeah. So you could tell I'm excited. I'm very excited. So that's why this little guy is going. So he's going to come in this little Gerber. It's brand new. Well, it looks brand new. With little bears and little trees on it. And then we have these little, they don't really match this outfit, but these little striped mittens will go with. Because this outfit doesn't fold over, so we're just going to put these mittens on him. And then I'm going to show you the box opening. So, yeah, I don't know, I'm excited, you know, and I really felt like, you know, they don't really match, but I just, for a minute there, I kind of felt like, I don't know. I just felt like it was really, I was just not in a really good spot with the dolls. I felt like it could be the end of my doll collecting forever. So I had to reach in and find that, you know, find that happiness and say, you know, nobody's going to take my happiness from me. I just got to find it again, and what is going to make me happy. So that's what I decided to do. So there he is with that. Okay, and then he's going to come with his wooden beaded pacifier clip and his pacifier. So I'll go ahead and clip that on him there, so you could see. There's a video I had about, oh, Susan, I seen that you posted a video, I think it was today, this morning maybe? I gotta watch it, Susan. I meant to watch it. I'll watch it after this. I'm sorry. I meant to watch it because you came up on my feed, and then I was going to watch it, and then I was like, oh, I have something to do, and then I forgot about it. Sorry. I will watch it, though. Okay. So there he is. Oh, that's not going to stand him. Some pacifiers stay better than others on this face. I think it's because of the way his mouth is. But it could be the beads weighing it down too, but I'm trying to get you guys a good look at him before I put him down. There he is, oh little baby. So that's how he will come home to you. Oh, there goes his pacifier again. So there he is. He's painted really, really beautifully. The hair is like 3D, like you could reach out, grab it. Really, really beautiful. Okay, so again, he is weighted. He's painted with heat set paint, varnished. He has a slight texture to him. On a full cuddle body by Anna at Ling's Group Nursery. He has, his head goes back like a real baby. He's a little over 6 pounds. Really, really gorgeous doll. Oh, okay. So we'll put him over here, and then I will show you. There we go. You just lay there. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to show you. Now the sun is coming in my blinds over here. All right. Now I'm going to show you what he comes with. I can't believe I'm still drinking coffee now. It's like, I don't even know what time it is right now, but I'm still drinking coffee. Okay. So he will come wrapped in this Cloud Island blue receiving blanket. He will come with his elephant stuffed teddy bear, well, stuffed elephant. So he will come wrapped in this with his little plushie. Of course, can't forget about the bag of Druff beads. Smell everything good. Oh, that will come with him though. That's a little pacifier. You don't want that one. It will come with these. Nice smelling. Can you smell them? Smell them through the TV? Smelling Druff beads. Beautiful. Okay, so it'll come with that. It'll smell all nice and nice. Okay. Comes with this outfit. Perfect in time for Christmas. They are Carter's pants that have Santa and reindeer on it. And it has the H&M long sleeve brown top. So that is one outfit. Then he comes with this Cloud Island 2-piece outfit. It has the pants. It's like a tan color. It has little white raindrops on it. And then it has the matching long sleeve top. So that's 2 outfits. And a lot of these are mix and match too. So that's 2 outfits. Then you have this Burt's Bees 2-piece burgundy cargo pants with the side pockets there. And then it has the matching long sleeve top with the pocket up top and then the little ski lodge all over that. So that's 3 outfits. So far we got the outfit he's wearing, his pasty clip and pasty, 3 complete outfits, his plush elephant, the blanket that he's wrapped in, and also 2 pairs of Nuit tag pants. We have Carter's stripe newborn with the buttons in the front. So you have those. Those are brand new. And then we have these with the tag, Carter's brand new little jogging pants with the little doggies. So they're gray pants and they have the little doggies on them. And those are new with tags. And then I have these brand new Philips Advent pacifiers for boys. If you want to make your own magnetic pacifiers, or you can modify them or leave them just for show. So I'll include those. So those are brand new. So that is what he comes with. Okay. So we got new pacifiers, 2 new pairs of pants, a Burt's Bees outfit, a Cloud Island outfit, his Santa outfit, well, the Santa pants with the shirt, brown shirt. And these are all mix and match pieces. Then you got his elephant and his Cloud Island blanket. So all this stuff. Oh, can't forget his Druff beads over here. And here he is with his magnetic pacifier, and wooden clip and mittens, and he comes in this sleeper. So all this, guys, $200 plus $30 for the flat rate priority shipping box. And he is from a smoke-free, pet-free clean home. And he is US only, PayPal only. He's painted with heat set paint and varnish with slight texture on a full cuddle body, weighted perfectly, a little over 6 pounds. If anybody is interested, please email me. My email is always in the description below. And please help me to make my collection happy again so I can move forward to the next phase of my collecting. So if anybody's interested, please email me. Okay. I think I did a nice commercial there, like QVC. What did you guys think? Will you hire me now? But no, all joking aside, this, guys, you know, this is a fantabulous deal, especially in today's day. Fantabulous. Okay. This would also make a really great gift. Really great gift. The holidays are coming up. Really great gift. If you want me to, I can wrap everything individual. Or I could just, you know, fold it nice and put it in Ziplocs. It's really up to you. I'm willing to do either one. So just baby again. So yeah, guys, so that's where I'm at. That is where I'm at with my collecting. And I think that I'm making the right move. Again, eventually I do want to get portraits of my other 2 boys. But I feel like right now, financial wise, I would not be able to get the ones that I really, really want, that really, really resemble them. So I rather wait until I'm able to afford that and get the correct ones, rather than just try and get something that maybe sort of looks like them and really doesn't hold a memory for me. And that's the whole thing, is like I said, it looked like him at, like, when he was first born at the hospital, but after that, no. And when I look at him, I really don't have that, I guess, connection as far as what he's meant to be for me. So doesn't hold that for me. So I kind of feel like almost like it's an imposter in a way, an imposter Daniel, because it's not fully him to me, like Jack is, you know. Some people might understand that. Some will be like, what the fuck, you're crazy, bitch. But, you know, hey, to each their own. The most important thing is that this baby finds a good, loving home with a new loving mommy. And, you know, now's the time. Now's the time to get the fantabulous deal, guys. It won't be here for long. Anyway, so I hope everybody enjoyed my video today. Well, I didn't plan on being here that long because it is later in the day, like I said, but, so I guess that's it for today. What else? See, Belinda said that it's good to use a teleprompter. Just go watch Belinda's babies, okay? Because then I wouldn't keep saying, I don't know what else to say. Is my video over? Should I keep you guys here? Should I leave? The other 2 babies are doing well. Jack and Dominic are in the bassinet, and I will most likely bring them on next video because they haven't had any airtime. Nobody's had airtime, not even me, really. So I will bring them on next time. I just really wanted to get this guy sold. So I will bring them on next time. Maybe do a change and chat with them. Maybe talk about, maybe do another tag. I'm thinking maybe do like, I know we did like a semi kind of fall tag, but maybe like a strictly Halloween tag for the kids. I gotta think of something good. You know, and just, I don't know, I want to create something else fun. And I know the kids can help me come up with something. So I'm going to brainstorm with them this weekend. And hopefully, I'll be back Monday with something cool for you guys. Hopefully I'll have some good news by then, right? But in the meantime, I hope everybody enjoys their weekend. I know I will be enjoying mine with my kids because we always have so much fun on the weekends. Me and Danny have been having checker tournaments, okay? Yes, and he is getting really good. Now, listen, I am a really, really great checker player. I love checkers, love chess, but checkers is my jam. Love checkers. And, you know, he's a kid, so I want him to play right, you know, but then he's a kid, so you want to just give him a little room to kind of grow and understand the game and everything. But he's been doing really good on his own. Like, I don't have to, like, help him with nothing. He's been on point. So now I got a real player over here. So, I'm sure we're going to play some more checkers. And, so hopefully by Monday I'll have some good news. I don't know. But until then, everybody enjoy your weekend. Becca, I know I'll be watching you tomorrow with your Rockin' with Becca, like I do every Saturday. And obviously I won't be back Saturday because I'm here now. This will probably be, you guys will probably be watching this on Saturday because it's late now. By the time I upload it, it's late at night. So you guys will probably catch it on Saturday. But anyway, so I will see you Monday, and I hope you all enjoy your weekend. And don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, tell your friends, and I'll see you next time on Little Meatball's Nursery. Don't forget to go over and check out Belinda's Babies, and always Cuddles by Christina, Wawa's Angels Nursery, and I know I'm forgetting a bunch of other people, but go check out everybody. Everybody has been making really great videos lately. So I will see you all next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care.